lobster mac and cheese. Yes, yes, and yes. This is so good right here, and it is so easy to make, jam-packed with flavor. And you know your boy is about to show you how it's done. So let's not waste any time and let's get right on into it. Let's get started. So we have a pot of water to a rolling boil, and I'm just gonna add about 2 ounces of elbow pasta. You wanna cook them until they are about al dente, and then drain them off and put them to the side. Next, we're gonna move on to our lobster tails. These are about 3 ounces each, if I'm not mistaken, and we are just gonna bust them right down the middle and take all of that yummy meat right out of the shell. The more lobster, the better. But as you and I know, lobster is a little bit pricey, so we're working with about 3 tails. You know, this is what we can do. So go ahead and continue doing that until you have all your meat out of the shells and put onto the side. Now we are gonna slice our lobster meat into some nice sized chunks, just like so. Go ahead and chop them up. We want some nice pieces in there. We don't want them super fine and super tiny. We want some chunks of lobster in that mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make them kind of large in size, if you know what I'm saying. So now I have my pot to about a medium, and I'm just gonna melt about 2 tablespoons of some unsalted butter. I'm gonna drop all the lobster meat right in there, and we are gonna season this up with a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Go ahead and drop that right on top. Mix it all together. And we are gonna cook this lobster meat about halfway. Keep in mind, this lobster is gonna end up in the mac and cheese in the oven, so we don't wanna overcook it, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, halfway, you're gonna then remove them from the heat, just like so, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Here we are adding about 1 tablespoon of some all-purpose flour. Go ahead and mix it in and let that flour cook a little bit. We do not want any of that raw flour taste in our dish, so make sure you cook it up real nice. Now we're gonna add in about 1.5 cups of some whole milk, and you wanna stir it really good. Grab a whisk if you have to, but you want that, all those chunks of flour, you want that to break down, and you should be looking how I'm looking right on this screen. Now we are gonna season this up. On the screen I have listed everything we are using to season this little cheese sauce to perfection. Get that all mixed up and incorporated, and we are gonna drop in about 12 ounces of your favorite cheese. I'm using a nice little 4 cheese blend. Get it in there, get it melted, and as you can see, you know, I'm looking a little bit thick, you know what I'm saying? So this is okay, not a big deal. I'm just gonna add in a little splash of milk here and there until I get to the consistency that I'm looking for. So now I got my cheese sauce to where I want it, and I'm gonna reintroduce my cooked elbow pasta into this sauce. I'm gonna stir it all in just like so. Once I have all that elbow pasta incorporated, I am then gonna add about half of my lobster meat into this as well and get that mixed in. The other half of lobster meat, I'm gonna save that towards the end so I can top off my mac and cheese with some lobster. You know, I want to have lobster in as much places as possible. So yes, you definitely want to save some to put it right on top. So here we are, added in that lobster meat. Man, oh man, is this gonna be good or what? Come on now, stop playing with me. So like I said, go ahead and fold up all that yummy lobster meat right in that mac and cheese just like so. You wanna go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And we are gonna toss our mac and cheese right in this baking pan just like so. Get all that goodness in there. Wow, oh wow. So like I said, the remainder of that lobster meat, you want to go ahead and top off this mac and cheese with it just like so. And we are also gonna take some of that lobster shell and we're gonna place it right on our mac and cheese just like so. This is gonna add a beautiful presentation to our dish right here. It's just gonna make it pop when you put this on the dinner table. I'm trying to let you know. Now we are topping it off with the remainder of our cheese. This is about, I would say, 4 ounces of some shredded cheese. Go ahead and be generous. Make sure it's well covered up. Go ahead and toss it in the oven at 400 degrees. Takes about 15 minutes or until your cheese is nice, beautiful, and golden brown like this right here. Man, oh man. When I tell you this is bussin', please believe me, ain't no exaggeration. This is pressure, straight pressure. Wow, wow, and wow. I can't wait for you to serve this to your family, your neighbor, your girlfriend, whoever. Serve this to somebody. They are gonna love it. Love it, love it, love it. So easy to make, like I said, and so delicious. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. I'll definitely see you on the next one. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Rock that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest video. Leave your boy a like if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next one. Also drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Deuces.